Right. Good morning. Today it's a weekend here. I'm already in my weekend mood, and today I'm doing activities alongside my leaders to show them what I do. So today I'm not to the other side of the office. I'm this side. Today I'll be working with this gentleman. He's a V1 working to become a V2. And there is my new brother who has also just got started. He's a new fresh blood. Hey, hey, hey. A new fresh blood. Hey. Also joining us from Kampala. He shifted to Kampala. Now he came here in Masaka where the fire belongs. So I've been surprised. I didn't know people could move from the city. People are now moving from the city to come to the village. To come to the village. Because there's a little man, what I want to emphasize, you can build fire where you are. You don't need to shift. Because this energy seems to be in the village than in the main city. But all in all, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I usually say, if you want to be a winner, you just need to learn how to keep on working. You put in the work, ladies and gentlemen. On this call, I want to recognize all leaders present, but allow me recognize the presence of key leaders and other leaders in the house. Coach J, welcome. Today is his day, soon he'll be starting. Leader Reda, happy to have you. Okay, that is V4, V3 respectively. Happy to have you, Leader Brian, all right, our amazing leader from Australia, one of the countries that I will be visiting, I think May this year or less than that, right? Happy to have you, different leaders. Leader Preshi, happy to have you, one of our great leaders, V4, right? Happy to have you, Leader Transformer, Leader Wadizi, all right? I've done my level best. But all leaders on this call, welcome to this morning call. And before I get started, I want to welcome a great leader that has kept me, given me sleepless night, but he has finally got started from Sweden. Thank you so much, sir, for joining our team. I also want to welcome another great leader that has joined our team from Philippines. Sir, welcome to the team. Happy to have you. Also want to welcome, I see my 6 leaders that join us tonight from United States of America. All right, happy to have you, great leaders. And we have started now a move. We understand we just need to put in the hard work and make things happen, all right? Ladies and gentlemen in the house, before I invite Coach J to take over his day, I want to back up the training that was done yesterday, all right? I want to back up the training was done yesterday. Then Coach J is going to come and take over because it is his day. So he will allow me only take off 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, like the statements are said, keep the business simple. Keep the business simple. I want to use the same words, all right? I don't want to change the words. Let me keep them as they are. Let me use them as they are. And the robot will always choose coins for you that are having an upward trend. Manage your wallet. Never be frustrated. Your coins will always be blue. Don't overtrade. Keep the business simple. Sync the strategy. Allow the bot to choose the coins for you. Right. And so that's what I want to talk about, okay? And because of this, since morning, this capital is $100. I already made my 1.17403, and I usually trade 3 coins. So it means I'm now going to open up one more coin. So I'll come here on cycle, choose King strategy, and keep it here. Come here, all right? Sync the strategy. First buy in amount 10. Number of coins 3 because it has already bought 1, so I just need 1 more. Sometimes it may not listen to my instructions and buy 3, but I pray at least it understands that it already bought 3, right? Beautiful. It has bought me 1 more coin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap on mine, right? Come to my synchronized strategy, cancel the strategy, come back on the coin, tap on hold, then I put the coin in one shot, go from 50 margin calls, all right? From 50 margin calls. Then I put 4 margin calls. It's up to you depending on your capital. Save it up, and then I'm done with my trading. Keep the business simple. Don't get frustrated. Don't overtrade. And you'll be able to earn. I usually tell my friends, I better earn little, but I earn it consistently than yearning for too much, because I understand this is a quantitative trading board. And what I love about the business, I never keep my mouth shut. When I make $1, I talk to someone about the business. And when I talk to someone about the business, ladies and gentlemen, when I check my asset every day, I find money. Even if I withdraw as many times as I can, like I was able to withdraw some money in the morning, still I see money. Why? Because my little profits, I keep on sharing. I keep on talking about the business. Thank you so much. That was just an open remark to just show you that the business works. Keep working, keep building, never stop, don't give up. Yes, I understand the journey is not easy, but ladies and gentlemen, it's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it, like worth it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the host of today. I was just making sure the numbers can grow at least to 50, because the gentleman we have in the house is a man of his own caliber, a leader to the many, a gentleman building his business all over the world, a man that has supported so many people learn about trading, me inclusive. Allow me to welcome a mentor to the many, a gentleman that has passion for his business, running with it like crazy. None other than Coach J in the house.
All right, okay. Thank you so much, Leader Julius. Powerful, powerful as always. Always a pleasure, always a blessing. We have one more day, another day to fight yet, for another day and another day and another day. So we never stop building, ladies and gentlemen. We really never ever stop building. Thank you so much, Leader Julius, for that insight. As usual, we say if we keep the business simple, then it's definitely going to offer us the necessary rewards that we are looking for. But we need to have a goal, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So yesterday I've been posting in the groups just some simple information to allow people to wrap their heads around how long they should actually be holding, what kind of trader they are, so forth and so on. So today I just want to cover a few tips, right, for you guys, and I won't take too long. I wanted to be as short and as impactful as possible so that you guys can take this information and write down a couple of tips. Hopefully you guys on the call, you have a notebook and pen. So first and foremost, I'm Coach J 123 from Cape Town, South Africa. And yes, it is an honor and a privilege to be presenting to all of you on the call today. Hopefully you guys are inviting more of your team members to the call so that they can come and enjoy with us and get the necessary knowledge and in turn apply that knowledge. So a lot of people have been complaining about what we call the floating loss because they did not have a strategy, right? So there's a few things that we need to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. We need to have a checklist, all right? And on this checklist, there's a couple of things that you need to ask yourself before you trade. Here's a checklist. Ask yourself, is the market presenting a clear opportunity for entry? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? When you sync a strategy, whether you're syncing with QQ Circle, you're syncing with JD Winner, you're syncing with D Neves, whoever you are syncing with based on the capital that you do have. Your capital is going to determine how many coins you're able to trade, and it's going to determine what your first buy-in amount can be like, right? So the market is always going to be presenting opportunities. Crypto market is 24/7, 365, always presenting opportunities. One of the main reasons why many people are falling into what we call a floating loss, which is an unrealized loss. The robot simply just purchased the position, holding that position for you, will never ever sell off in a loss. But the reason why you get this floating loss, which is an unrealized loss, is due to the fact that you may have suffered from FOMO trading. You went to go and set your own setting. You maybe used the suggested strategy. You just didn't know what you were doing before you went ahead and you done it. And for this reason, I'm going to reiterate that the market is always presenting a clear opportunity for entry, because we have an intelligent robot, ladies and gentlemen, that picks the coin for us. As Leader Julius just said, sync the strategy, change the margin calls, and it's just a simple few steps that one needs to diligently apply in order not to fall into a deeper floating loss. The second thing that you need to check off on your list is, are you feeling emotionally balanced and in control? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have an intelligent robot. It does not use any emotions to trade. All that you need to do is, once again, follow the simple steps given to you by myself or any other leader in the business that has been in the business long enough to know exactly what they are talking about, right? So you don't need to feel any type of way, even if you're not feeling too good. As long as you're syncing the strategy, the robot's always going to pick a coin for you that is going in an upward trend. And if you are able to set the trade based on the signals that you guys receive, then you just need to be diligent and disciplined enough to click around 1, 2, 3, follow the simple steps, and you'll be able to take at least 1%. It's enough for the day. Between 1% and 5% is enough for the day, but just depending on your appetite for risk, right? Depending on how greedy you are being for the day. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being greedy, because we say, be greedy when others are fearful, all right? So think about it. Are you feeling emotionally balanced and in control? You don't need to worry about your emotions, ladies and gentlemen. All that you need to worry about is being in control. You click around 1, 2, 3, you tell the robot what it is that you'd like the robot to do, and it's going to do exactly just that. If you change the margin calls from 50 margin calls to 4 margin calls, you take it out of the sub and real-time settlement, you put it in whole warehouse mode, you tap on one shot. 1, 2, 3, when the market presents an opportunity whereby the market goes up by 1.1%, the robot effectively will close that trade off in a positive, of course, resulting in your profits. Thirdly, have I carefully assessed my limits and position size to properly manage my risk? Now, this is something that is in your control, ladies and gentlemen. If the sync strategy says, please sync me with at least $155, you are using 13 margin calls, then you need to make sure that at least you can have that $155 for that 13 margin calls with the first buy-in amount of 10. However, what some people do is do proper dollar cost averaging and ensure that you have put proper risk management in place. How do you do this? By simply ensuring that you stick to the rules and you keep it as simple as possible. So if the sync strategy says you need $155 per coin with the first buy-in amount of $10, then stick to that. Don't change it. Leave it as is, because the market is always going to be presenting opportunities, and thereafter you can decide whether or not you still want the robot to trade that coin or not. By doing what? Taking it out of the sub and real-time settlement mode, putting it in whole warehouse mode, putting it in one shot, and when the market presents an opportunity going above the average price of at least 1.1%, you'll get your profit. Do I have multiple pieces of evidence to support this trade? One of the fourth thing to check out on your checklist. Do I have multiple pieces of evidence to support this trade? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you do in fact have multiple pieces of evidence. I'll tell you why. In the group, you will see we're sending signals. In the group, you'll see we're sending information that is going to help you guys make an informed decision. If, for example, I'm sending a coin to the group, and the coin that I'm sending to the group is maybe on 0.05% increase, that's a signal. Why do you think we encourage you guys to come to Zoom call? When you guys come to Zoom call and you see a new person syncing a strategy, immediately you will see the strategy being synced with the coin that is going in an uptrend. So if you have some extra capital in your exchange, that's a signal for you. It's a clear signal for you. Let's say, for example, the strategy is synced, and you will see there's two coins, GRT and Theta. These are the two coins that are being synced. I'm not saying you should go and choose these coins right now, but GRT and Theta are two very good coins. And now you see a newbie is syncing a strategy that Robot has chosen those two coins for them. Why don't you simply go and put 4 margin calls or 6 margin calls, 7 margin calls, set up the trade manually yourself and take profit from the market? But don't do it if you don't have enough capital. Don't take away from the capital that is required for your existing sync strategy. All right? So do you have multiple pieces of evidence to support this trade? In Royal Q, there's always going to be multiple pieces of evidence. Why? Because every single day, whether the person is making 0.5 cents, or let's not even count the dollars, let's count the percentage, ladies and gentlemen. That's also another very important tip, which I'll get to now. The percentage is more important than the dollar when it comes to trading, yeah? So everyone can see that anyone and everyone is making money. But those who are the most disciplined, those who are the most diligent, those who come to Zoom call, those who take notes, those who have a checklist, those who have a plan, those who have a strategy, those are going to be the ones to make the highest percentages. And for this reason, you need to succeed on purpose. It is your responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, to make as much money as you like, whether it be you're doing it through the trading aspect of the business, or you're doing it through the network marketing aspect of the business. But you personally, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, you guys need to succeed on purpose. And for this reason, you will need to follow a certain few steps. I'm going to tell you guys why 95% of traders don't succeed. They become obsessed with indicators rather than understanding the market structure. In this case, at Royal Q, what are your indicators? Your indicators are what? Your return rate, your floating loss, your margin calls, all of these different indicators. And instead of focusing on the positives, we tend to focus on the negative. Why? Because 90% of the human brain's thoughts are negative. And so instead of focusing on all of these indicators whereby the robot is, so to say, maybe in your understanding, not bringing you back profit, but in actual fact, the robot is working. It's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to sell your crypto in a positive. Never ever going to sell your crypto off on a loss. So it's always going to hold your position. Nobody's account is going to get blown. All right. This is not like futures trading where you can get liquidated. You're not leveraging on any company's money. You're not borrowing any money. You're using your own money and simply being responsible in your spot wallet, managing your money in your spot wallet, forgetting about all of the business simple and allowing the bot to do the work for you with your guidance, with your control. You are in control of your wallet. You are in control of the bot. You get to tell the bot exactly what it is that you'd like it to do. Many people coming into the business, they see big gains from many other leaders. They want to get rich quick rather than focusing on the long-term growth. This is a quantitative trading platform that is 12 months. So you can see this as a long-term investment. Instead of focusing on the profits, focus on the skill, focus on the mindset, focus on developing the things that in turn is going to allow you to get those profits. Third one, people gamble with oversized positions in hopes of profit rather than taking proper risk management. I just spoke about the the right time. And guess what? If you're choosing a sync strategy, you're clicking on start, the robot will get into the market at the right time for you on that specific coin. If you have $60, let's say you want to do 4 margin calls or 5 margin calls, whereby you want the robot to buy 4 times or 5 times, then go ahead and allow the robot to do that, but configure the margin call limit based on your capital. All right. You don't want to go ahead and make 5 margin calls with $60 capital. You make 5 margin calls with $60 capital and you make your first buying amount $20. Is the robot ever going to be able to buy 5 times with the first buying amount of $20? Never, because you're going to need at least $120 for that 5 margin calls. You guys with me? So if you're at $60 and you're making it 5 margin calls, the robot will do the first buy-in of $10 and it will buy 5 more times on top of that $10, resulting in you having used up $60. There may come a point in time, ladies and gentlemen, where the robot doesn't even need to use all $60 because the market is looking rather bullish. It may have only purchased in thrice, but because your strategy mode is in whole warehouse mode and you put it on one shot, it would have purchased in thrice plus the first buying amount, which is like $40, and bring you back profit on that $40. I hope I'm making sense, ladies and gentlemen. So for this reason, you need to have a strategy. You always need to have a strategy. Before you trade, ask yourself, what's the trend? You don't even need to worry about the trend, because when you sync the strategy, the robot chooses the coin that is always going in an upward trend. In an upward trend, and it's up to you to click around 1, 2, 3, change the margin call limit depending on your capital, change the strategy mode from sub and real-time settlement to whole warehouse mode, change it from cycle to one shot, and there you go, 1, 2, 3. Before you know it, the robot's bringing back profit for you. That coin that the robot chose, once it sells, it will never buy that coin again until you actually click on start. So always it's going to pick a coin that is showing a bullish trend. And if the price is at support, yes or no, it will trade that coin. It's always going to put you in a favorable position. So this information over here is not really too important to know, especially if you're using the robot to trade, but it is good to know, right? It's good to know for anyone that is a beginner trader, or even a veteran trader. Everyone needs to know what the trend is and how long you're actually going to hold on to that specific coin. Now, here are some tips to grow a small account. You want to utilize your options, ladies and gentlemen, for large returns. Everyone has options, but what you do with that options is going to be very important. Take your emotions out of the equation. Aim for small and consistent wins. Why do you think Leader Julius is telling all of you guys to sync a strategy, change the margin call based on your capital, and it doesn't really worry too much about the fact that the profits are small. What he is worried about is the consistency. So the top priority, ladies and gentlemen, is to protect your money. You see, it's pointless sitting a trade, not watching a robot, not doing the 1, 2, 3 things that I keep mentioning over and over here on this call today and on every other call and in the groups. But people like myself and Leader Julius and other people who understand how to scalp or how to do a swing trade or how to do the day trading, we understand, ladies and gentlemen, that it's very important to protect our money, and we focus on the percentage, not the dollar value. But dealing in cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, whereby the more of the coin you have, you put yourself in a better position. So use your small account to practice and perfect your skills. So when you scale up, you can start making thousands. Right? Everyone wants that, but you need to start small first and move from growing your small account to a big account, so forth and so on. Now, here are some trading mistakes. No trading plan. Remember, I spoke to you guys about that just now. Strategy, right mindset, right risk management, protecting your capital, making sure that you're putting that you're keeping your head in the game, making sure that you don't drop the ball. Right? As long as you have possession, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to score. You think of a game of football. If my team does not have possession of the ball, how are they going to score? And the best form of defense is attack. That's how myself and leader Julius and many other leaders in the business, we love scalp trading. Why do we love scalp trading? Because the risk is high, but the reward is also high. Right? And it requires a little bit of more time, which I'll get to now. So trading mistakes is no trading plan, too much greed, too much emotions, and over leveraging. You guys understand that, right? So this is why we keep on remind you guys, keep the business simple. Make sure you manage your wallet, you're using the right first buy-in amount, you're using the right number of margin calls based on your capital. Everyone's risk profile is different. So here's some tips to remember, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are new traders on the call. Number one, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Number two, you need to stay disciplined and remain consistent. Number three, treat trading like a business. Think long-term. Number four, find a trading community. Number five, be patient. It's a marathon, not a race. That's why you have us, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have yourself. Nobody is progress the way you should be. That being said, we need to bear in mind that for every trade, there's going to be a how much do you want to win? How badly do you want to win? If you want to win, you need to pay attention. So that attention. So there's nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen, with breaking even. There's nothing wrong with losing. Because in order for you to become profitable in trading, you need to learn how to break even. You need to learn that losing is all part of the game. But in my vocabulary, ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe in losing. I believe in winning. Or I believe that you can draw. Right? You can draw, you can break even. Nobody should be losing because nobody does lose with a RQ robot. Everyone wins on consent that you are playing your part. So every trader should know this risk to reward ratio. 1:1, 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. How many times, ladies and gentlemen, do you want your robot to buy in? Or rather, how many times can your robot buy in based on your capital? This is something that you need to come to a conclusion for you, but we can show you the way because we have been there, we have done that, right? Your trade's profitable. Do everything that I just said now. Don't do it and see the complete opposite. Think about the reasons why you have failed and work more on your strengths than what you do on your weaknesses. So if you want to make sure that you're making profit when it comes to trading, make sure that you manage your risk in such a way whereby you are considering the amount of capital that you do have and you're considering the amount of buy-ins that the robot can do based on your capital. All right. So what type of trader are you? Based on the risk to reward ratio that I just spoke about now, what type of trader are you? Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader or are you a swing trader? If you're a scalper, you won't have much time, like myself and leading Julius. You won't have much time because we like networking and growing our business. And it can be stressful what we're doing, but we have learned to manage that stress. Why? Because we have a team of traders. Every single split second, millisecond of every single day, we're receiving profits in our back office. Team trading, team quantification, direct quantification, peer rewards. We're making sure that we are winning, and when we are winning, we can duplicate that winning mentality, that winning strategy to others, and when the team is winning, we win even more. So the risk when it comes to scalping is quite high because you need to keep an eye on your pot. You need to take profit as frequently as you possibly can by either manually selling or waiting for the robot to sell off and clicking on start again because it's in one shot. And monitoring your trades, allowing the pot to and sell, buy and sell. Maybe we only allow the pot to sell thrice or 4 times, but never more than 5 times, because the trend obviously breaks. It can either go upward, downward, or sideways. But we want to focus on the activity more than the result. And for this reason, we are being rewarded every single day with our trades. Now, if you're a day trader, you have a little bit more time. The stress is a little bit less. The risk is also halfway there, and the reward is also halfway there. But the main aim, ladies and gentlemen, is to focus on the percentage and not the dollar. If you're a swing trader, you have a bit more time. The stress is even less, the risk is even less, and the reward is not so much as the scalper or the day trader. But then again, we need to understand what type of investor are you? Are you a short-term, mid-term, or long-term investor? And that's how you can see what type of trader you can be with Royal Q. Never give up and always keep learning. How to be a top trader, ladies and gentlemen? Think for and focus on yourself. Who's going to be your worst enemy? You. Who's going to be the best champion? You. You are the one who is the master of your own disaster. Number 2, don't care when others disagree with you. All right. So somebody might think, no, that trade that you're doing is not a good trade, or that question or answer that you gave is not a good. But you need to focus on what works for you. All right. Don't focus on others who disagree with you. Number 3, know when to quit and trade safely. That's another huge problem that I, to myself as a trader, can face. Whereas instead of getting out of one trade to get into another, I would hold the trade, and it wouldn't have been a good idea for me to hold that trade because I could have gotten more profits from another coin. So you need to know when to quit and trade safely. Number 4, your opinion matches the price action. So the price action of the coin, ladies and gentlemen, if you check the past performance in the past month, past performance, ladies and gentlemen, does not always guarantee future results. So you need to use what you have right now, focus on the now, and use that to your advantage so that you can work on your own opinion about a specific coin and set a trade manually, set 6 months based on the coin that you would like to have in your portfolio. It's your opinion, and your opinion will match the price action. By looking at the all-time high of that coin within a month, or looking at the all-time low of that coin within a month, you get to make a trade using your own discretion, your own opinion. Think in terms of percentages, not dollars. I mention it again, ladies and gentlemen. Think in terms of percentages, not dollars. So if you can make 5% for the day by trading 5 different coins and taking 1% from each of those coins, that's a 5% that you would have never had if you kept on trading one coin that is only going to bring you 5% over a period of a week, 2 months, or 3 months. What's the point of that, right? So never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Always keep learning. Lastly, how long to hold? Now, a lot of people stressing, oh my goodness, I'm holding this coin for so long, I'm floating loss for so long, I'm not getting any profits. Meanwhile, what you don't understand is that you may have been holding this coin for 2-3 months or 2-3 weeks, but come the 3rd or the 4th month or the 3rd or the 4th week, you would see exponential, fantastic profits just because you held on to that coin. If you don't understand what it means to hold or to hodl in crypto, you will never be rich in this space. Right? It's very, very important as a trader to practice patience. And for this reason, once again, you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, what type of trader you are and what type of investor you are. Are you a scalper? Well, if you're scalping, you need to make decisions in seconds to minutes, and you need to be decisive. You need to be confident in your trading and your scalping, because you want to make at least 1 to 5% per day. And that's what we are doing. We are proving to you guys that it's possible by syncing the strategy, whichever strategy you do choose. If it's the aggressive strategy like King has, or if it's a modest autopilot strategy like JD Winner, whichever one you are choosing, you can still go ahead and scalp profits from the market using their strategy. Right? And this needs to happen seconds to minutes. Day trading, 5% to 3% would be your goal per trade. It's between minutes and hours during the day. Swing trading, 1% to 10% goal per trade. This can take days to weeks. Investing, ladies and gentlemen, if you know you have a day job, you can't do what we do, you can't scalp, you can't do day trading, you can't do swing trading, you're simply going to be an investor. An investor understands that they're coming to put their money and they can check after 12 months what their balances are looking like. But you need to be mindful that with the robot, you always need to ensure that you're putting money into your asset so that you can allow the robot to deduct the 20% of the fuel fee that we are being charged. So 10% goal per trade, and this can take months to years. Never invest or trade without knowing your exact exit strategy. All right. So there, once again, guys will understand that we do not like staying in a trade for too long because we want to open ourselves up to the endless possibilities that the market has to offer at any given time. And for this reason, ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand what our style of investing is. We need to understand what our style of trading is. Once again, never invest or trade without knowing your exact exit strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, the coins in the market is never going to keep going in an uptrend. Never. What goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. But you need to be disciplined enough to know when to stop trading. As I mentioned, on how you can actually be a top trader, know when to quit and trade safely. Step number 3. So if you guys are maybe taking screenshots of this, or you are writing it down, trying to embed it into your subconscious mind, you'll always be thinking about this in the back of your head, and you make some good money. You'll be able to take a trade setting like this. You'll be able to configure it in your back office of RealQ. You know that it's 1.3% take profit. If you're going to do it on a cycle, fine. You know that you need to start the trade here, 92.16. If you don't start it here, forget about it. Make sure that you start on the price that is given on the signal. Make sure that you're doing 5 cells. Automatically, you will find this here, distributed and take profit. Real-time settlement, right? Sub and real-time settlement, the 4th cell. You need to take it out of the sub and real-time settlement and put it in the whole warehouse mode. You take it off from cycle, you put it on one shot, and when the 5th cell comes, the robot will sell off 1.3% times 5. And that's the percentage that you can actually potentially get from this coin. That's if you're greedy enough to take it to the 5th cell. But if you're modest, maybe you can take it 3 cells or even 2 cells and stop the trade. But making sure that you understand that there's a margin call limit of 7. You're allowing the robot to buy in with your first buy-in amount plus your 7 margin calls. So for a trade like this, $20, $20, $20, $20, that's $80, 90, 100, 110, plus your first buy-in amount, which is like $120 that is needed for the trade. But let's say a safer amount would be $130 to $150. And if you don't have that amount and you only have $60, that means that you must change your margin call limit. Right? That means that you must then also not do a cycle, but you must do what? A one shot. A one shot, ladies and gentlemen, is so simple to do. You just get in on the trade, start the trade at the right start price. If that amount is not there yet, you set the first preset buying price and you make sure you end the trade by putting a sell price. You're selling the whole position once that price reaches, once the coin reaches that price. So it's quite simple. The more you do it, ladies and gentlemen, the better you're going to become at it. But it's all just how much you want success for yourself, guys. How focused, how disciplined you're going to be, how greedy you're going to be, and how quickly you can turn that fear that you may have. How quickly can you turn that fear into your full confidence and just fly with it? So that is all from me, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, Dr. Julius Kabanda, great leader, VIP5 from Uganda. So happy to have given you guys this information today. I look forward to seeing everyone on top. Thank you so much for listening and enjoy the rest of your day further, ladies and gents.
Beautiful, beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach J, for that amazing insight that you have been able to share, so that to provide the right mindset for everybody. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take you through the marketing plan, right? Because it's very, very important for you, if you get started in an opportunity, to understand it in and out, because before you don't understand the opportunity, it will be very, very hard for you to be able to maximize profits, all right? So I will definitely right. Thank you so much, Coach J. Right, I'll go here. Right, and so I will go to the compensation plan, right? And then I go to how easily could you build your structure, right? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, having understood that everybody can trade and everybody can make money from the opportunity, as Team Eagles International, we want to take you through the compensation plan, or the plan that gives us ability, everybody in the house, to be able to make some profits every single day. That if you could decide to find a few friends that you could build a community with, and these few friends could decide to trade, as they're getting on board, you'll be paid what we call the activation bonus, which we call the activation gain, or which we call the direct sales bonus. That if you talk to someone, you already in the business, and you have someone you want to speak to, so that they can be able to understand this opportunity and its potential for them to maximize profit. I'm not talking about people who come into this business with a return on investment mindset, where this person believes that they invest their $100 and every day they sleep with $50 from the business. I'm talking about somebody who understands that they will make profit depending on their capital and the market, full stop. So the higher the investment, the higher the returns. The lesser the investment, the lesser the returns. And that's all. And so the second way you will make money, when these people are profiting. Now, why does Royal Q keep on updating its application and providing new trading parameters for us? Is to make sure that we make money. Because if we don't make money, Royal Q doesn't make profit. And when Royal Q doesn't make profit, also us, the traders, don't make profit too. Meaning, ladies and gentlemen, for Royal Q to survive in business, it needs to make sure that also we, the traders, are profiting. That's why Royal Q will stay longer. Why? Because every single day, they're trying to introduce so many strategies. And these strategies are really intended to make sure that everybody keeps on winning, ladies and gentlemen. So that everybody keeps winning. So Royal Q, to be able to benefit from the business, also needs to make sure that people are making money. Now, when someone joins your team, it is true and it is very precise that you will make money by them joining the business. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, you also make money. You also make money, ladies and gentlemen, when these people start trading. So this is a win-win business. It's one of its own kind, ladies and gentlemen, that as other people are winning, you also keep on what? Keep on winning, all right? And so because of that, I just want to emphasize some key points that are very, very important. And these key points are from the activation bonus and from the team trading bonus. And now look, ladies and gentlemen, on the 120 USDT that Royalty receives when someone activates the robot, meaning if you have a friend that loves trading, you have a friend that has idle money, and he suffers from the manual trading aspects and wants to make their trade automatic, they can use a sync strategy. So they only need $120 that they receive when someone activates. Royalty will keep 40 USDT and distribute 8 USDT to me and you that is ready to have their family and their friends trade. Now, the activation benefits, this is how they are distributed. 30 to 70 USDT depending on your rank. Meaning, ladies and gentlemen, the higher you rank up, the higher the benefits. Now, when I talk about the rank, it's from V1 to V6. So V1 earns $30, V2, $40, V3, $50, V4, $60, V5, $65, V6, $70. Now, that is the activation. But at the same time, we have what we call the team trade profits. Now, the profits this person will make, Royalty will share, ladies and gentlemen, an entitlement, like I will say, and this entitlement comes in terms of quantifications. And these quantifications come in terms of direct quantifications, those brought by you, and team quantifications, those from the team. Meaning the people you will directly introduce in the business by yourself, whenever they will be making money, you will benefit from their trade profits. Now, the people that are being brought by other people in your team, whenever they will be trading and making money, you'll also be paid. Now, what makes Royal Q a sweeter opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, it comes from what you call the trade profits, which make up your residual income from your direct team member as well as your indirect team member whenever a trade is closed, which means there is profit. It means that the consistency of the profit comes from people being able to trade. But as long as these people are trading and they are making money, the robot will make money. You'll also be making money, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, this is how the trade profits are distributed. Whenever there is a trade or a profit made, the robot is entitled to 20% of that profit. What do I mean? If you make, let me say, $10 as profit, Royal Q has to share of $2. But it can't pick this money from your Binance. It can't pick this money from your Coinbase Pro. It can't pick this money from your it can't pick this money from your hobby. So you need to have fuel in your Royal Q. But I have sweet good news for you. That, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a team, for example, I'll use myself, all right? Why is it that someone who has a team shall never pay fuel? This is the answer. Yes, it is true. My boat keeps on buying and selling, and it is true that I usually get pay also fuel fee. But as long as many people are trading and making profit, ladies and gentlemen, this is team quantifications, all right? Team quantifications, peer reward, direct quantifications, they keep on coming. Like you see, if I could use this is team quantification, and this is direct quantification. This was my direct, 0.08, it's 55%. And then there is team quantification, meaning when these people are trading, this money keeps on coming in my asset. So it means me, I can never pay fuel because as people are trading, I'm benefiting and usually have fuel because other people are trading and they are benefiting, meaning there is availability. Now that's why Royal Q keeps on changing, bringing in new parameters. And the reason is that this is a win-win business because when a trader makes profit, the trader gets their 100% profit. Right, let me clear. The trader gets their 100% profit in their Binance account. But Royal Q has to share is 20%, which means if it was $100, the trader will get $100 in their Binance, but has to share 80 only and 20 to the robot. Meaning the robot, where will it get its 20? It's when you have fuel. So we'll deduct from the asset $20 and distribute it depending on the rank. And this is how it is distributed, and that's what I'm talking about right now. So once it receives the profit, it will turn this to 100%. So Royal will keep 30% and distribute still 70% to us, which is the net worth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the trade profit is calculated and distributed. It is 20 to 60, meaning there's another 10% that has remained here, but it is 20 to 60. Now, what do I mean when I say 20 to 60? Depending on your rank. Now, some of you that are into the house, that are earning little profits, and at the same time not sharing the business, this is what you do not grasp well. And I want to draw today a bigger picture of imagination. Some of you know friends or people that have made their money. They have it in lump sum. You know very well that the bot has the potential to pay these people a lot of money, but you have not got the gist to go outside there and talk to these people to come on board. And this is what you miss out. I'll go on for bigger sums, right? I'll start slowly, but I'll go up for bigger sums. Let me take it this way, all right? If someone makes $100 in their Binance account, the bot will take off $20 from their Royal Q. As a V1, you are entitled to 20% of the $20, which means whenever someone makes $100, you have $4 for yourself. Your direct, imagine now, if you directly introduce someone and they invest $100,000, right? The minimum money this person can make per month is $10,000. It is 10%, $10,000 in a month. Let me use a month. Now the robot is entitled to 20% of this, which is $2,000. And on this $2,000, I'm talking about a month, I'm giving minimum 10% of that. On this $2,000, as a V1, you're entitled to 20%, which is $400. You have a salary of $400 every month, as long as this person keeps their capital in their Binance account. Every month, because this person will make a minimum, ladies and gentlemen, of $400. Now, some people tell me, Julius, one day Royal Q will go. I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, in the house, if you are the owner of this company, would you go? No, because every profit we make, it is win, win, win business. When a trader wins, Royal Q wins. When Royal Q wins, even you, the person who referred this person, wins. Now, you share that 20%. And the reason why other people refuse to rank up, okay, share the opportunity aggressively, because they don't have a big picture of this. Because royalty will distribute 70% to us and only take 30%. That's why you'll have more profits. You have more profits. Imagine you have V6 and this person comes from your direct line. Imagine, because in gentlemen, $2,000, let me get off 70%, but then it will be 100%. Let me get off 60% of this. Let me draw for you a picture. If it's coming from your direct line, seven, it is six, all right? Sorry, let me clear again. $2,000, 60%. It will be around this, but it will be less because they cannot give you all the percentage because this is not your direct. I'm now talking about direct. They cannot give you all that. Yeah, 6 times 2, yeah, it's 12. This is 12 plus 2 zeros, which would be around $1,200. But it will be much more bigger profits if it's your direct. But in between, if there is another rank, it will be reduced a little bit. But it's huge profits. Now, this is also important for you to understand that you don't receive anything from your capital, it's only from the trades. And if you become a V2 and I'm a V2, you are no longer receiving from my line because we're on the same rank. But once you go back to a V3, then the profits return. Next, if I'm a V3 and you're a V3, you'll be earning from me in what we call the peer rewards, which is usually 10% from your team trading profits. So V2, you don't earn, but from V3 to V6, you earn what we call the peer reward. It's very, very paramount people to understand. But if I'm a V3 and you're a V3, you're also not earning if someone activates in your team, because it activates in my team because we're on the same rank. But once you get to V4, yeah, you'll earn again 1.5 USDT, whoever will be activating in your team. I hope that's also clear. So same rank status works, but when you go above your rank, all your bonuses come up. So if people, you need to support your people to rank up, because for you to go to another rank, people need to come to your rank, then you go to another rank, right? So it's very, very important. Now, everybody should be looking at this. One of the amazing things that Royalty gives. Why? Because this is a rank for the V6 only. And as a rank for this, whenever someone activates 120 USDT, your Royalty will always keep aside. How much? 10 USDT to share among the V6s. 10 USDT to share among the V6s every day. If you have one V6, you get another additional share. You have two V6s, you get 2 additional shares. You have 3 V6s, you get 3 more additional shares, like that. Then you saw the robot was giving 20 to 70%, but it distributes 20 to 60% to us, meaning there's another bonus that stays there, and that's the 10%. And the 10%, gentlemen, that you see is from the trade profit ratio. And this is one of the biggest bonuses that Royalty pays every first of the month. Remember, the activation, the other one I showed you, Royalty pays it every night. But this one is every start of the month. And I see people making $20,000 every month. Whenever the month starts, they'll pay you for being a V6. And everybody in the world becomes your downline. Could it be important for you to get this bonus? Yes, because it's like a salary, as long as you are on that rank of V6. Now, how do you rank up is where I will go to save time. Okay, here is the ranking structure. And in the ranking structure, we start from V1. Activate your bot, you become a V1. And that's where we all start. Yeah, we all start from V1. I was also V1 when I got started. That's where we all start from. And for you to be a V2, you need to have 3 directs. So meaning you will have shared your link to 3 people directly and have a total of 20 people. So it's up to you. If you have potential to bring 20 direct immediately, and from the 20 find 5, take 15 days, because there is a structure. If you want to be a V6 in 90 days, you could run that up. But then if you can move with your team, bring only 3, work with them, have a team of 20 directs. V3, on the 3 you bought is now much more simple, because you just needed to add on 2 to be 5. And as you do this, you just now simplify the work for yourself by creating 3 V2s. By creating 3 V2s, that's all you need to do. So how do you create the 3 V2s? By helping the V1s that you brought go to V2. Then for you become a V3. But what makes this sweeter is that they don't need to be your directs. They don't need to be your directs. They don't need to be your directs. They don't need to be your directs, ladies and gentlemen. They don't need to be your directs. So there is nothing you lose. If someone joins your team and they're not taking the opportunity serious, don't worry. As long as someone in their team is serious, once that person rank up, you are going to another rank. But then you need a total of 100 activated people in your team. That's very, very important. I should say it's one of my hardest ranks, although I did it in 2 weeks. And I now know someone can easily rank up to this rank, because if you're on V1, you only brought 3 directs, you became a V2. You worked with the 3, they became V2s. As soon as you become a V1 and you're working with the other 3, you now sponsor more 2 directs. And when you sponsor more 2 directs, hey, things become sweeter, because now you are now allowing the 2 give you more numbers, as well as are ranking up to V2. So it makes things much more easy and sweet for you. V4. Now, I will share one amazing plans about Royal Q, the purple cones, because every rank has an increased volume of amazing benefits that you make. Now, V4, on the 5, add on 3 to be 8 directs. Have 3 separate lines of V3. I said they don't need to be your directs. Now, here when you become to V4, the numbers never matter because you need 3 V3s. And when you need 3 V3s, automatically the 3 V3s make here V4 because they need 300 total people, yet the 3 V3s, each one has 100. V5, you have 12 directs, 3 V4 lines. As long as you have the 3 V4s, there will no need to be your direct. They will automatically become a V5. Then lastly, it is V6, 20 directs, 3 V5s, and the 3 V5s don't need to be your directs, and you rank up to V6. So this business is simple. Why? Bring in 20 people. If you're a go-getter, identify 3 lines of people that are ready to rank with you up to V5, create only 3 lines, and you'll be a V6. And you'll enjoy amazing potential incomes. Amazing, like seriously. But I now want to focus here so much of my time, because when we share, people usually ask me, Julius, I want you to speak reality from your heart. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Why? If someone is a V1, they can make between 30 to 60 USDT daily. How? Because they can share the opportunity and have people who are joining their teams within the next few days. I believe someone should take a maximum of 5 to 8 days to be a V2. Why? Because when you join the business, you bring the people to the presentation and Julius does the talking, or your direct upline is talking to your people and they get in. How many? 20. So every day you can make between 30 to 60 USDT. But when you become a V2, things become much more sweeter because you can make between $30 to $100. Because if you have 20 people in your team, 20 in your team, if you are working with them very closely, and you have your 3, each one can be bringing a minimum of 2. And everybody that joins your team as a V2, you are entitled to $10. $10. $10, which is $20, $40, $60. These 3 lines, the serious V2s, the serious lines, can have 2 people join your team, 4 people a day, or 6 people a day, and you can make $60 as a V2. Really, it is much more simple. Now, when it comes to V3, is it possible for a V3 to make $100? Yes, of course. Why? Because you have 3 V2 lines, 3 V2 lines, and if each V2 in his team can ensure a minimum of 5, that is $10. You not make 20, $10. Why? Because if someone joins as a V1, you'll be entitled when you're a V3, because that's why I said on V2, if you want to become if you're a V3, you just now need to recruit 3 more lines. So you have 3 V1 new lines. And everybody who joins under these ones, you make $20. Even if they make $160. And the V2s are also working their teams, meaning even if one person joins or 2, everybody that joins under V2, you make $10 because you do make 20, because if the structure, if this is a V1, and here there is a V2, and here there is a V3, you're entitled to earn $20, but here there is a V2. So meaning the 10 will stay here and get $10. And that's how the structures move up to V6. But on V2, you're entitled to $10. Any V1 that joins your team, V2, you are entitled to $20. Any V1 that joins your team, but if a V1 joins when above that person, there is a V2, then you get $10. V4, you're entitled to earn $30. I'm talking about indirect bonuses. When a new V1 joins your team. So if I open up a new Lego here, I'll be earning $30 from that leg until it becomes V2. And when it becomes V2, you will still earn 20 because 10 will go to V2 and 20 will come to you. So if you're V5, you're entitled to $35 indirect bonus. But if in between there is a V4, there is a V3, there is a V2, meaning it starts from here. $10 come here, $10 come here, $10 come here and receive 5 from a V1 leg. But if there is no one in between, it's a V1 leg here, and someone joins their team and they are directly here, you make $35. If it's a V1 directly and you're a V6, you make your $40. Indirect, not brought by you. But if in between there are other leaders, the bonuses will be split along their lines. So anybody can make these profits every single day. So come with us on this journey and let's make money together. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me. I've never seen these bonuses. They are so exciting. And if you are a hard worker, right? You're a hard worker. And, you know, I was speaking to my team here in Masaka and I was telling them, if you have done businesses before, me, I've never done a business where no one will blame me. There are people in the house, you have done businesses and people need to blame you. Julius, you brought me in the other business and I made nothing, never in Royal Q. Why? Your capital limits your profit. And like Coach J said, and I usually say, yeah, I'm not a trader, but I usually keep my business simple. I just keep on checking up. I don't know why people complain. My trade is, me, I'm always in blue. When one coin is not doing well, another coin is doing well. And I keep my business simple. So I don't want to delay so much here. I see 2 questions. I think there'll be enough for today. Let me start with Joy. Joy, please, Joy Friday. Kate seems is not around. Let me go to David.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Julius.
Good morning.
Morning, everybody in the house. I wanted to ask you the question about my coin. I have been trading with it and I cannot see it on Royalty. It is not existing, and on Binance is also not showing.
But what if it was sold off? So now for you, when your bot sells, you still need the coin.
It did not sold because it was on floating loss.
Now, sure. Could you share your screen?
Thank you. Am I sharing?
Yes.
Yeah. Steve Jewell. The coin was this one. It was on one shot, and when I see on transaction records, I see this one.
Tap on log. Tap on log. Let me see.
Yeah, it's where I am now.
At 22:49:53. It failed to buy because of Binance insufficiency, and you stopped the strategy. Not so?
Yes, yes.
It is you who stopped, not so?
Yeah, but the monies did not come back on my Binance, and it did not show. It did not show on Binance that is still there, and even on Royalty.
Just take a screenshot, because sometimes it's you guys who press things maybe you are not sure of.
I checked yesterday. I was trading with 4 coins. Then when I checked it, I found it is no more there. So I wondered how it came to.
Just go back. Tap on log, let me see. Tap on transaction. Tap on the arrow. There was an abnormal operation that you did. Order amount.
I was
Open
having
position.
it at 14.59 only.
But it's as if it's you who pressed this coin out of the trade.
I did not do it because even other coins, I did not do anything with them because they are also on floating loss.
Take a screenshot. Now go to your royal queue. Tap on mine. Down here, royal queue feedback. There's something you press that you don't know, but I'm not going to that. Tap on royal queue feedback.
Feedback.
Because there was an abnormal operation. It's you. So tap on your royal queue feedback. Tap on royal feedback. Why are you going into records now?
I'm not on record. I'm here.
Now go on top. Tap on trading problem.
Trading problem.
Exchange. Exchange, select, put Binance. Drop all your screenshots and your problem there, right? They will answer you and submit. I hope you are helped. They will answer you and submit. They'll give you the answer to what you did. Sometimes uplines think they need to answer the questions for their people. You just need to them there. So they should not always keep looking for you, all right? I'm about to get out of this because my phone is overheating. So I'll stop you from sharing and leave you to tickle with the back office, all right?
Okay, thank you.
So that's where you can get the information. Yes, Joy, could you ask, please, your next question?
Yes, please. Good morning, sir. My market is deep. It's deep. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Everybody's market is in red.
It's
Because
red.
the board doesn't control the market. The bot, ladies and gentlemen, the bot never controls the market. It gives us results on how the market is performing. So everybody has floating loss. It's a normal game. But
No,
you need to be managing your funds right.
no, but I don't know if you can help me to I don't know if you can help me to sell it because I want to sell it. Hello? Okay. Okay.
All right, okay. So
Yes, sir.
let's see. Yes, Joy, I'm back now.
Okay, please, sir. I want to add money and sell it.
Okay. So have you already added money in your Binance account or in your hobby that you're using to trade?
I think I have little money in my balance.
So then you share your screen, might show you what you will do. You will do it on your own.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, I need to make this very clear. It doesn't mean that if you add money in the coin, it will automatically sell. Open your Royal queue.
Okay, Royal queue.
Now, which floating loss do you want to sell?
I think let me go to the first one, Harvard.
This is too much. How much capital do you want to add in?
I don't know yet. I don't know. You are the one who's going to tell me the amount I need to add.
No. It's you want to fund the account. How much do you want to add in your account? I could just tell you what I think you can do.
I think let me add 150 to it. Let me see.
$150 will do nothing. What you do, if that is your budget you want to bring in the market, 150 is very little money to counteract that floating loss. What you do, just calm down, all right?
Okay.
Be patient with the market, all right?
Okay.
When the market bounces, because the market is down, all right? Everybody needs to appreciate that.
Yes, it's
so the
down.
market is down. You don't have enough funds. How much capital are you using to trade all these coins?
It's a lot. It's like 1.5. I had 1,500 euro. 1,500 euro. I used to start the coins, all the coins.
How many coins are these?
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins.
Yeah, you would trade the maximum of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, like I suggested on one group, if you have $100, trade one coin. If you have $200, still trade one coin. If you have $500, you can trade 2 coins. If you have $1,000, you can trade a maximum of 5 coins. But I would advise 4 coins. Why? Because when you put your money into the trade, for you to counteract the market, you need to have more capital. So that's why they say putting in around 5% of your capital and remain so much in your USDT, so that when the market doesn't go to your favor, you can really get out of it. Now, this floating loss is much. What you're going to do, my leader?
Yes.
You better, instead of trading and getting out of this floating loss because it's not enough to get you away, what you need to do is to be patient with the market because the market is down for everybody. Use another sync strategy to pick new coins that are doing well for the moment and trade them on one shot and give them 3 to 4 margin calls, all right?
Okay, please, can you help me to do that? I don't know. Don't know how to do it.
Have you already put your money in your Binance account?
Balance. Okay, let me go to balance.
Have you already put your money in your Binance account?
Balance account. I have this year you are talking about this balance here, $805. Is it
That
this
is
one?
another coin. Okay, I see you have money in your funding wallet, right? I see you have $31 in your funding, right? Am I right?
Funding? No, I think I have. Let me go to USDT. I think I have.
No, you have $31 in your funding wallet.
No, I have quantitative. Yeah, I have 126 down here.
Refresh. Tap on that thing on batch setting and refresh.
Yes. I've already refreshed it.
Okay, so let us trade one more coin. Let us trade one coin. And I show you what you can do so you can learn by yourself. Are you using a sync strategy to trade?
You said, sir?
Are you using the sync strategy to trade?
Strategy.
Are you using a copy trader to trade?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tap on mine.
Okay,
Tap on my synchronized strategy.
Okay. Where? Yes, sir. I can't find it. Do you say circle? No, it's not there. Okay.
My synchronized strategy.
Okay. I've seen it.
Cancel. There's nothing you lose. When you cancel strategy, there's nothing you lose. The coins will keep there until the market bounce back and the bot will sell them. Now go back to home.
Okay, I should go back to home.
Tap on cycle.
Okay, cycle.
Search for king. Write in the word king.
King.
King. But don't look for it, please. On top there is a word search.
Okay, stash.
Write in the word king. King. G. Search.
G. Okay. Is it this one you said?
Yes.
King.
Yes, leader. Search. Please, there's a search button here. Tap on search, please.
Okay. I've seen it, stash.
Then tap on King Gas.
King. The top here is King Circle. Is it that one you are talking about? No.
King Gas.
Okay, King that. Okay.
Apply to join.
Sir?
Apply to join.
Okay, apply to join.
Apply to join. Yeah, but it's down there on your bottom left.
Okay, yes, sorry, sir, I've seen it.
All right. Tap on King Royal Q strategy.
Okay, King Royal Q strategy. Okay.
Sync strategy.
Okay. I should please
sync strategy.
Okay.
Amount of first buy put in 10.
Okay, amount of first buy. I should put 10.
Yes. Number of pieces put 1.
Okay, 10. And then the second one, number of
put 1.
Okay, 1. Okay.
Then sync strategy. Scroll down and sync strategy.
Where is this, sir? Are you
scroll down?
Okay, scroll down. Okay. The blue one you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Now go back.
Okay, I should go back. Okay.
Go back again.
Okay.
Go back again.
Okay.
Okay, now tap on mine. Go back to my synchronized strategy.
Okay, okay.
Yes, go back to my synchronized strategy, please.
I'm coming. Okay.
Cancel the strategy. We want our bot to buy, sell, then it goes out. Then you will go again and do the same thing we have done.
Okay, I should cancel the.
Yeah, cancel the strategy.
Okay, cancel.
Yeah, now go back to the coin.
I should go back. Okay.
To the coin we are trading now. It is that one in blue, which is hot. Tap on hot.
Okay, okay, hot. Okay. Okay. Sir? Oh,
Please tap where there is the word one shot. It is there where there is one shot. Sell, buy, stop
okay, okay.
margin.
Okay, okay. One shot. Okay. I should press the one shot.
Yes.
Okay, I press it.
Now come on the trade settings. We reduce on the margin calls.
Sir? What is?
Tap on trade settings.
Okay, trace 30, trace 30, trace. I can't find trace 30 here.
Trade settings is at the bottom of your right hand. Bottom of the left.
Okay. Yes.
Now tap where there are 50 margin calls and put around for which will take around 48, which is around $58. Tap on where there is a margin
Okay.
call.
Okay, magic call limit. How many number do I put here?
Put 4. Put 4 because that will be around $58 plus the first buying amount.
Okay.
So put 4. Save.
Okay, I put 4. Okay. And the
Save.
rest is okay. The rest
The
is
rest
okay.
is okay.
Okay.
Save.
Okay, save.
Now go back.
Okay.
Now when that coin sells, all right?
Yes.
You'll repeat the same process.
Okay. I will do the same process.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
If you don't understand it, just go to YouTube channel, look for this latest video you have done and read through again.
Okay. It's me that after this quest I've said.
No, this one coin, when this one it has sold, this one we are trading.
Yes.
You go back and repeat the same process and trade another coin or the same one again.
Okay.
Have you understood?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
If you don't understand, go to that YouTube channel.
Okay.
Right? Let me show you.
Okay.
Go to this YouTube channel. Come here on this YouTube channel, right?
Okay.
It is called Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International. Look for this one called Learn and Earn. That one, right?
Okay. Learn and earn. Okay.
Yeah. Subscribe for the YouTube channel if you want to learn more about that. There is here something called Keep the Business Simple.
Okay. Keep the business.
Keep the business simple. This one.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And those that missed yesterday, Kinga's strategy that he taught, there is also come and watch this how to capitalize in a bearish market. Watch this also. How you can capitalize in the bearish market and make your personal decision. God bless everybody. Thank you so much. Please subscribe for this YouTube channel. Let's keep in touch.
Mr. Julius, please guide me on how I can get order ID.
Order ID, please open your coin that you traded. There is an order ID when you tap on the log transaction.
Okay, thank you.
And they will give you the answer, right? They will answer you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you and bye.